see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. The Monarchs will put total leather and will get started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. That's reeled in. It's Proctor. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Overton. Snagged out of the air. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Moffitt. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Back to pass, it's Overton. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. They're willing to gamble. Let's see if it pays off. 4th and short from the 42. Finds the tight end. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's caught.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Got a man. It's Farrell. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Monarchs are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Got it in the middle, it's Proctor. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To throw, it's Overton. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Turning it on! Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker, it's Staley. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it past the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Caught over the middle, it's Moffitt. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Staley. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Hokies trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Power football with the run. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. He leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Offense gets set for 2nd down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Shabera. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The Monarchs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That changes the sequence, doesn't it? Like, you think 1st and goal, maybe I can pound this several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel comfortable even running the ball? So that was a big stop for this defense on first down.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just ran over it. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reed. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Brings into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Back to throw, it's Overton. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Staley. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Makes the grab on the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. The give to the back. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Proctor. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Into the secondary. Touchdown, Hokies! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got...
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Fires to the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Moffitt. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Monarchs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll leave it with him. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Shabera. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes! Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Overton. He's got him. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The sure hands, it's Staley.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting a 1st down.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. And the try